This is the Trading Playbook, where the charts do the talking, and every session makes you a better trader. Welcome everyone to the Trading Playbook this Saturday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Before I go any further, guys, please like and subscribe. Please subscribe to the Verified Investing YouTube channel and like this video. Comment down below what technical indicator you guys want me to talk about next. My name is Lawton Ho here with Verified Investing, your host. And today we have a very special episode. We're talking all about topping tails and bottoming tails. That is this week's play. So let me go ahead and share my charts and then talk a little bit about what a topping tail or a bottoming tail is. Now, there's a couple criteria that you're going to have to kind of get familiar with for a topping tail or a bottoming tail. So just like with the other episodes, I'm going to go ahead and write this down. But essentially, a topping tail slash bottoming tail is a reversal signal. I'll go ahead and move this over slightly for you guys in just a moment. It is a reversal signal. Okay. So this is basically what you're looking for. I'm going to give you a list of criteria. You're looking for a topping tail in this case. It has to be occur at the highest point in the last 90 candles. Okay, whatever time frame you're talking about, daily, weekly, hourly, 10-minute, 1 minute, doesn't matter. It has to be the highest point or lowest point for a bottoming tail in the last 90 candles. Okay, the candle size, the wick must be at least 50% of the length. And I'll move this over in just a moment. And the body be the close of the candle, close of the candle must be in the lower 5% of. And this will all make sense in just a moment, right? So this is a topping tail slash bottoming tail. So what are we looking for? And a bottoming tail would just be the reversed. Would just be the inverse of that. So what are we looking for? Well, first of all, we're looking for the highest point in the last 90 candles. And in this case, you have one right here. If we go back 90 candles, we can see that it is indeed the highest point of the last 90 candles. Second thing, the wick must be at least 50% of the width of the entire candle. And here you can see it's well over 50% of the entire width. All right. Well, the close of the candle must be in the lowest 25% of said candle. And in this case, it is, right? It's just about 25%, just about right there. So what does that mean? Well, it is a reversal signal. It says that, hey, the top is likely to be in right here. And in this case, we're talking about LITE on the weekly. Let me go ahead and show you an additional chart, and you guys tell me if you can find the topping tail. All right. I'm going to write this on the screen. You can pause it, test it yourself. Where do you see the topping tail? In this case, you would have one right here. Why is that? It's the highest point in the last 90 candles. Let's go through our checklist. Highest point in the last 90 candles. You can see my candle count right here. Secondly, the wick is at least 50% of the entire candle length. And we close in the bottom 25% right here of the entire candle, telling me what? That we're favoring a pullback. Same thing with LIT, saying what? You're favoring a pullback, right? And you can see from LIT, you had a 30% drop. On MRVL here, you had about a 34% drop. Well, if a bottoming tail is just the exact inverse of that, can you guys spot the bottoming tail? I will pause it right here and you tell me where you see the bottoming tail, or if you even see a bottoming tail. Well, it is right, and it's smaller here, but it is smaller right here. Let's go through our checklist again. It is the lowest point because it's inverse in the last 90 candles. Sure. The wick is at least 50% of the entire candle, correct? And we close in the top, not the lower, but the top 25% of the candle. And you saw from that bottoming tail about a 16.5% move to the upside. But how do you use this? How can you use this to get an edge? Well, for me, there's a couple different ways that I could personally consider using a topping tail or bottoming tail. One way to do it is looking to potentially enter on a retrace. Now, what does that mean in this case? Let's say price, you had this bottoming tail and then you saw price come back below, but not all the way quite, and reject this price, then this is still valid. You would look for an entry somewhere under this close, looking for a move higher. Similarly, with this topping tail on MRVL, you look for an entry short, anywhere above that price where it closed, right? But there's a couple common mistakes that people make when they're trading topping tails and bottoming tails. And that is understanding when this were to get negated. Now, there is a third rule that I have yet to add on here that is the most important rule, and it's actually explaining when it gets negated. So I'm going to write it here. A topping / bottoming tail gets negated when price closes above the top of the tail wick. So what does that mean? What does that mean? That means that this would be negated. This topping tail would be negated if you had price ever close above this 330 region. Basically, if price ever closed above this topping tail, it would be negated. Similarly and inversely, for this bottoming tail, price would 100% get negated if price ever closed below this 121.69 region. If that ever happens, this reversal signal is absolutely off of the table. But let's talk a little about what you can expect in tomorrow's play call. In tomorrow's episode, guys, I'm going to give you 3 actionable trade setups using topping tails that you could potentially look for an entry on. And the best thing that I personally like about topping tails and bottoming tails are that they give you an exact stop out level to where you're like, okay, it's negated this topping tail, it's negated this bottoming tail. I will go ahead and stop out. No harm, no foul. That's it. We're done. All right. With that being said, that's all I have for you to do today. My name again is Lawton Ho here with Verified Investing. I hope you have a great and wonderful rest of your day, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. That's the trading playbook. If today's episode was your film study, the principle, the pattern, the framework, the application is waiting for you on Sunday. Real setups, real levels, ready before Monday opens. Subscribe to Verified Investing on YouTube. Saturday teaches, Sunday prepares, show up ready.